Hello, peace seekers. This is Soneakqua White popping in to give you a piece of my mind that will hopefully give you some peace of mind. And before we get started, I want to go ahead and ask the favor that you've probably already heard me ask. If you will go ahead and click the subscribe button, the notification bell, and give me a thumbs up, and also share this video if you think somebody else might benefit from it. But we are still in my series, Coaching the Call, and we're doing the survey in which I sent out to my clients as well as others. We are on question number 6. This question is one question, but it has several parts. So the main reason that I do what I do in Coaching the Call is this. There have been so many previous called individuals who broke into their industries, made it to the top. I mean, were at the tops of their games, and then fell hard with no safety net. And I want to ask you why you think that is. Why have so many people who seemingly got to the top and were doing well, but they ended up unsung or dead? Why do you think that is? And the next part of this question is, what can we do to help you and others not have the same experience? Now I'm going to talk for a second, mention for a second about two of my favorite. One is really mine, and I think the other one is really my mom's favorite. Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston. Two of the greatest singers and entertainers ever. No one else compares. In my book, there will never be another entertainer like Michael Jackson. Dead, alive, I don't care what year, what day, what time you're watching this, Michael Jackson is the greatest of all times, and there will never be another. My mom's favorite is probably Whitney Houston, and she probably feels that the way I feel about Michael, she probably feels that way about Whitney Houston, but they were two of the greatest. And if you know anything at all about Whitney Houston or Michael Jackson, you will know that their personal lives were very troubled for various reasons. I won't even go into any of that, but you also know that they both died. I believe they were both in their 40s. Michael Jackson may have been in his 50s. I can't recall right now, but too young to have died. And their deaths were tragic. And both left the world just reeling. But if you think about it, if you look at any of the documentaries or anything, any information on them, you will just know that there are certain things that if you keep going in that direction, it's going to take you out. So, like I said, I won't get into all of the details because I don't know all of the details, but I do know that these two great entertainers, their lives were ended. And I just wonder, because I don't know, if they had someone in their lives encouraging them to get help, or and if they just didn't listen, or because of their status, who do you talk to? Because you're Michael Jackson, you are Whitney Houston, at least as far as the public is concerned. But in their personal lives, they were probably just Mike and Nippy to other people. But who knew them as just Mike and just Nippy that encouraged them to go to counseling, to get help, to have someone in their corner to where when those troublesome thoughts, feelings, whatever was going on in their lives, who were they supposed to talk to? That is the primary reason that I am doing what I do when it comes to mental strength strategy and coaching. Because if you're watching this video, I consider you a part of the called, and I consider that you could possibly one day, if you don't already, have a status similar to Michael Jackson or Whitney Houston. But what I don't want to happen is your life to end the way theirs did. So what I'm asking you in as far as this question and this survey and this video is, what do you think happens to those individuals who are called, who gain that platform, who gain that spotlight, who reach their ultimate, and then they just fall without a safety net and end up losing at the least their careers, at the most their lives? What do you think is going on? And now I'm not just talking about Michael and Whitney. I'm talking about all of them, because we all know other entertainers, athletes, ministers, social media influencers who have done similar things, who have lost either their careers or their lives because of something happening in the background that either no one knows about, or people know about it and they either don't know how to help them or can't get them to get the help. And what do we do? My suggestion is that we raise up a group of mental strength strategists such as myself that are in position to work with these people with this kind of status, to where they know that it is confidential, but that it is available and ready at any given time, that they need to talk, that their information is not going to be publicized on a platform. They are safe from paparazzi and people trying to take their picture. We need this in our world, and especially in our Christian faith. If you are of the Christian faith, I know not everybody that's watching this video believes the way that I do, but right now I am talking to believers. We cannot continue to allow our Christian influencers to follow this path if we know that there is something that we can do about it. And I know that there is something that we can do about it. That is why I'm creating the content that I am creating. But I don't have the influence that some of you have. Most people don't know who I am. That's fine. I'm not trying to gain influence. What I'm trying to gain is access to these people that need help, that either don't know how to get it, don't think they can get it because of their status, or whatever is going on in their mindset, that they're not getting the help and they're reaching the spotlight, their ultimate goals, and then losing it because of whatever is going on behind the scenes. And I honestly believe that there's always a lot going on in people's lives, especially when they have beautiful gifts and that they're trying to share those beautiful gifts with the world. The world is treacherous. And so if we are not mentally strong, and if we are not on God's side and doing things the way that God would have us to do it, we're leaving ourselves open to the way the world works, which is treacherous. And so I'm talking to anybody. You know what I'm saying. I asked the question, why is it that you think that people reach the top and then fall? But the second part of that question is, what can we do about it? And you can't tell me nothing, because I don't believe that. So if you think it's nothing, don't even comment. Just move on, because there's something that we can do about it. I think I have a piece of it, but I don't have it all. I need you. The world needs you. The body of Christ needs you to step in and figure this out. I believe that enough of us praying and asking God what He wants us to do about this, we'll get the answer. And we'll be able to make an impact. I believe that. So if this video is helpful for you or just even intriguing for you, give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you'd like to comment, if you'd like to join me in this eradication, and I don't even want to call it a fight for the platform. I want to call it an eradication of the fall from the platform. If you want to join me, drop me a comment. I'm probably going to leave a link for you to reach out to me in a different way. Please do. But until then, be proactive about your mental health. Be well, and God bless.